Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. I'm blown away. This is the first El Clasico in years that I've actually been excited about, just watching, like literally itching and thinking, oh, I hope it can be Saturday night, 9 p.m. my time. Excited about the game because both teams have been doing very well in their respective games, and we have like some ballers for both teams. I was thinking, yeah, yeah, I'm gassed. But the game didn't disappoint. It did not disappoint whatsoever. But Lord have mercy, Real Madrid 4-0 at home, your fiercest rivals. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That is indeed embarrassing. We're going to talk about it all, dissect the game, because there's so many talking points, history being made by Lamine Yamal. It's madness. But before we dive in, make sure that y'all like this video here, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see, new people to indulge with. So yeah, we are on the road to 5K subscribers, so let's make it happen. Join the SFT family. We make lots of different diverse content over here, and if you want to be a part of it, then make sure that you are subscribed. And of course, also feel free in another way to support the channel by becoming a SFT member. Link is in the description box. Pick up Ravi. Ay caramba, the Real Madrid got cooked up like a dinner. Pick up Gary. Lamine Yamal is indeed a bloody prodigy. Yep. So don't get how Real didn't show up. Maybe Carvajal not being there is not helping. Yeah, but still, they should still be able to do something. With the amount of offsides as well that Real Madrid had, this was a game of like the offsides. That's kind of what it felt like. Vini never got space, and Mbappe could have and maybe should have got one or two. Brother, should have had a hat trick. Are you mad? We will talk about it. So I don't even know where do we begin. Let's talk about each of the goals, and then we'll talk about like certain individual players. So obviously first half, goalless half. So all of those 4 goals came in the second half. That's when the football was happening, if that makes sense. Big up to the dugout who did get 3K subscribers today. Congratulations. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Show him some love. 53rd minute. 1-0 Barcelona. Who scored the goal? No other than Robert Lewandowski, but Lewandowski, because this man is, how old is he? 36? Lewandowski. 36 years old. Will be 37 next year in August. 36 freaking years old. Okay? Good goal. I was definitely more impressed with, in particular, that goal, the assist from Casado, which opened up that whole Real Madrid team, that defense. It became Robert Lewandowski's 13th La Liga goal of the season. Insane. 55th minute, so basically just 2 minutes after he scored that first goal. Who scores again? No other than Robert Lewandowski. And what a great attack it was. Wonderful cross by Balde, Lord have mercy, and a great header by Lewandowski. 65th minute, Lewandowski with a chance to get a hat trick. Big miss, which hit the post. Okay? In the 76th minute, which I then was like, yeah, the game is done. 100%, now it's over, was when Yamal scored a screamer, I believe with his right foot. Assist from Rafinha. This is Lamine Yamal's first El Clasico goal. Just 17 years old, 106 days old. He's now the youngest player to score in an El Clasico. This kid, because he's still a child. He's not an adult yet, still a child. We need to remember just a few months ago where he was just still 16 years old. Like he's not been 17 for that long. The kid is doing incredible things. And let's not kid ourselves. I mean, for me, great game, but he didn't. I'm not going to sit through and say that he had an amazing game, like individually, if we just think about him. But showing up, scoring the goal, putting that, nail on the coffin for Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, may I add, like showing up the occasion and doing that is nothing short of amazing, incredible. He had customized braces because obviously we know he wears braces. Customized braces that he got for the occasion, red, blue stars on the front teeth, look dope. And he showed them off, being like, yeah, okay, dude did a little dancey dancey and all of that. Incredible. None of those goal scorers, by the way, have scored against Real Madrid in La Liga before. That includes Robert Lewandowski. 64th minute, Rafinha with the dirty, dirty, dirty goal. Lord have mercy. Chipped over Lunin. Oof, oof, oof. I was just like, I had to just do this. And y'all know me. Have I ever been like a big fan of Barcelona? No, I'm not going to sit there and say that I'm a big Barcelona fan. No, I'm not. I like more support that Barcelona team from like, I'll say '06 to '09, even '10 to be fair, but '09. I like that team with Eto, of course, one of my favorite players of all time. Love the dude. Ronaldinho, another one of my favorites. Thierry Henry, Yaya Torre, Piol, Messi. And over the years, it just hasn't been for me, if that makes sense. I prefer that version. But this one is like a lot of youngsters, a lot of youngsters, a lot of homegrown talents. Because we know that Barcelona on the field, they're cooking. And Hansi Flick, we will give him his flowers because the way I was kind of putting my nose up to the thought of getting him to Man United, who the hell do I think I am? Who the hell do I think I am? I might as well slap myself in the face for even having the thought of being like, nah, I don't want Hansi Flick. I want Nagelsmann. Nothing wrong with getting Nagelsmann, but how would I? The guy won the sextuple. He won all the trophies there is to win with a Bayern back in like COVID 2020. Like Lewandowski should have gotten himself a Ballon d'Or, which he didn't get because, of course, the ceremony being scraped due to COVID at that time. But he still deserves to either way, my opinion, to get the trophy. I don't care. I don't care. But we will talk about him. But it's I feel like I lost my train of thought. There was something that I was going to say, and I completely forgot where I was going with this. But either way, Hansi Flick, what he's doing at Barcelona this season is nothing but incredible. Or what I was going to say is what they're doing on the pitch is incredible, but we're not gonna, dispute or kind of deny that outside of the pitch they're not doing so well. They still have major debt issues, economic crisis, but at least on the field, that still is giving them a lot of joy, if that makes sense. So they just have to sort out the economy at the club. And when they do that, long day. But I think after this game, I'm like, you know what? They're winning La Liga. Real Madrid, y'all not winning La Liga this season. You won it last season, great. You won the double. This season, though, however, you're not winning La Liga. I don't think so. There's okay, getting slapped up like that at maybe Barcelona ground, okay, that still would be horrible. But like, okay, at your own ground, your own backyard, that is horrendous. That is disastrous. And you have to call it out. You have to call it out. Certain players were very, very wasteful. Mbappe, like everything he was doing, bar finishing, was great. Like he was very active in the game. But the finishing today, I was watching Saeed TV's Watch Line. He was saying like a Timo Mbappe, and he was moving like Timo Werner. It's been around this flow. You better not kill the groove. Hey, 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 hey. It literally looked like Timo Mbappe on that pitch. It was disgusting. I felt like this guy watching Mbappe miss those chances because it was disgusting. Where is that video? Where the hell is that video? There it is. Rewind. I felt like this guy watching Mbappe tonight.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Indeed, what is that, brother? What is actually that? Because that was disgusting to eat. He was shite. Big up Manny says in the first half it was all Real Madrid should have ended with 2 or 3-0, but all of it was offside. Big turnaround for Barcelona in the second half and 8 Real Madrid alive. I have to give a big shout out to Frankie de Jong because I do think the game changed a lot when he came on for I believe it was Fermi Lopez, in the second half. As you know, as it started the second half, he definitely was a big game changer. And I agree with your assessment here. I think Real Madrid was all on it in first half. They were just being very wasteful. Vini should have scored a couple of goals. Mbappe should have scored a couple of goals. 100%. I don't think I even had a chance himself. Not really on target, but still, it was a chance. So, and he was incredible in first half, in my opinion, at least. I thought he was cooking. But Barcelona also was wasteful themselves, but they just had a lot more, maybe hunger. They were very more effective, obviously, a lot more effective when you're scoring 4 goals and the other team doesn't score none. So that, yeah, my team is superior to Real Madrid, although massive respect to them. They showed that they were superior today. They did. 100%. Barcelona was just, wow. They ended Real Madrid's, I believe, unbeaten run now. So, yeah, I told you all that Hansi Flick is world class and the United fans laugh at me. I don't think all of us laugh. Technically, did I laugh at you for saying that? I don't know why my voice got super light when I said that. It's gonna sound like I'm lying, but I'm not. Did I? Because I don't remember. Maybe I don't think I did say that. I don't think I did say that, and I don't think I laughed at you. I don't think I did. I think I was just saying that I don't want him, which is mad, and I put my hands up. I might have been concussed. I might have been concussed when I said that I didn't want him. I think I might have fell and hit my head maybe those few times. I might have. Hey, we're gonna blame that. I think I got concussed. That's what it was. I think I might have fell, hit my head. Or no, I didn't fell and hit my head. It was at work. So one of the kids basically shot. They wonderful, great shot with the ball, and it hit my head. So it really hurt. And then I was just saying a lot of nonsense in regards to Hansi Flick. I think that's what I did. Yeah. We're gonna go with that story. Yeah. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Big up Joga Benito from Stoke. That's funny. Yamal did reverse column. I no one respond. Jeez. Will the Real Madrid fans be on Donko? 100%. The Madrid fans, they don't give a damn. They gonna be on his ass for sure. Don't you worry. I mean, damn. The amount of chances this game had, offsides. I don't. Because Barcelona with the high line, they're doing the madness. But the thing is, though, Real Madrid gotta be better, especially Mbappe. Gotta be smarter with knowing when to do your runs. How are you so many times offside? Oh, oh, this is your first at Clasico. We needed you to score some goals. You didn't, and you had the opportunities to do so. Mbappe is currently forced into box and is shipped to France. It's true the fans don't suffer losses less likely, and not at all. This one in particular, no, no, no. It's humiliating. It 100% is humiliating in your own backyard. Now, I've had my share of times of it. Not to make it about me, but like as a Man United fan, unfortunately, the last 10 years, I've had my share of humiliation from my fiercest rivals at home as well, to me, if I may add. So yeah, I know how that feels, and it doesn't feel good. It it season feels like 10-11. I hear it. I hear it. It might be. This might be Barca season. They're cooking in Champions League as well with how they've had a great week with slapping up Bayern and at home, and then slapping up, dismantling, destroying, crucifying Real Madrid at their ground away. I was predicting 3-2 to Real Madrid. That was what I was thinking. I did think this game was going to be a high scoring game, but I didn't assume it was just going to be from one team. So this for me is mad. If we win another before our third, I don't want to hear it. A treble. That would be mad. And Real Madrid, the fact that Real Madrid still doesn't have one treble, to me is mad. It's mad if you really think about it, especially with the players that they've had over the years. I mean, of course, they're kings of Champions League, but like win the treble. It's mad. I do think they'll do it at some point, and I think it'll be in the next 2 years. I think they can do it, but Barcelona, they can also be. You never know when you're saying in sports, they could. I didn't watch the beginning of the second half of this game, but when I saw the scoreboard, I was surprised. Second half, it was all Barcelona, but Real Madrid did have a couple of opportunities here and there, but it was actually all Barcelona. I wonder if, because tomorrow is going to be Inter versus Juventus, which I'm super excited about, and I will be live straight after for that game as well. Also, we'll be talking about the Arsenal Liverpool game, of course, which will be going around the same time. So, which I'm very happy that it's not a late night game because I have to work early on Monday. But either way, gonna be excited. I wonder if it's gonna be like a super good game as well. Probably won't be that many goals. I mean, I filmed a preview for that game a few hours ago, which I probably will be posting straight after I'm done with this live. Can't afford refs in every competition. Gotta make it seem believable. What is Yamal seeing? How far is he from Vinny? How far is he from Vinny? I think he's about there, my friend. I think he's right about there. How far is he from Vinny? I do think Vinny, let's be honest, Ballon d'Or will be this Monday. I will be thinking of doing a watch along for it. It's been a while since I've done a watch along, so I'm thinking why not do a watch along for the Ballon d'Or ceremony? And it's been revealed that Vinny most likely will be getting it. And I do think that's deserved, but it's not like a by a landslide. I mean, let's be honest, Robert Lewandowski was robbed a few years ago. Haaland was robbed himself last year. Was it last year? Was it the year before that? No, it was last year. Am I tripping? No, it was last year. It was last year. What? I feel like time flies by so fast that I don't even remember. But yeah, so Bart, what type of comment is this? Of course, do you think I'm this? Like, I can be shameless, but what are we doing here? I'll remove my left pinky to get Yamal at Man United and get rid of Ganacho. Get rid of all of the wingers. How about that? just to get Yamal and get rid of my pinky. If it needs to cost my pinky to get Yamal to Man United, I'll get rid of it. Here, cut it. Bye bye. It's fine. Halas. Just bring me it. Come on, come on. Let's do it. Madrid gets 4-0 by Liverpool at Anfield like us. Nah, I don't think that. But it might be a bit more closer than what I assumed. So disrespectful. We need whole arm. Brother, brother, I can't keep all of my arms. How am I gonna feel? How am I gonna, write and stuff? I can't. You want me to just you're taking the piss. Pinky, I can still be able to do stuff. Pinky, come on. It's still, if I have a glass, I'm holding it like this. Imagine if I just have, okay, now my pinky's here, right? It's a little bit difficult to hold the glass, but I can manage. But it's a little bit difficult. Lucky I didn't say legs. Inflation, you're taking the piss. How does Yamal have that fat he didn't? Wait, oh God, I misread it. It sounds so wrong. What does Yamal have that Fatty didn't? Oh, yeah, because Fatty was pretty good when he came, but he's nowhere near. Sorry. Shouldn't he be rested a bit as he's been playing nonstop? Bart, yep. I do think it's important to not overplay and overuse him. I do think that would be smart because they messed up with how they completely just overplayed a Fatty, but also Pedri. When Pedri first came into the scene a few years ago, like he was one, if not the most played player, with the player with the most appearances. I think it might have been for the 2021 season, because he also played a lot in the Euros. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then he's been, of course, getting a lot of injuries after that. So I think they have to protect Yamal at all cost. They have to, because it's important. He's a big asset for them. He is incredible. Like the guy has what 1 billion or something release clause. He might be even more than that. It's a lot. Or is 150? It's a lot because they don't want to get. Why should they ever? They have somebody for the future. Like he's amazing. Hansi Flick quote here: "How am I living this moment? It's not about me. It's about the team, the fans, and the club. We're all happy, but now we're thinking about the fans because they deserve it." Hansi, I apologize. I apologize for doubting you. I apologize for thinking you're not the guy. Mm. I really I just imagine if we had Hansi Flick at Man United. I could see it. Hansi Flick, the theater of dreams. Damn, so you should have manifested it. Now we're still stuck with Voldemort. What can Yamal? Why you keep saying Lamal? Improve on in order to further his development. He can maybe sometimes the thing is though. Let's once again. I'm gonna repeat it. Before the goal, he was making a lot of mistakes. He was. I think we saw a lot more from Mbappe that we saw from a Yamal, but like that goal is what's gonna stand out. And I think after the goal, he was still cooking. But before the goal, he didn't have the best of game. Thank you, thank you. I get it, I get it. He didn't have the best of the game. So maybe sometimes the decision making can get a little bit better, but he's still incredible. And the thing is, he's still very young, 13 years old, and he's this good. Like, wow, wow. He's definitely winning the Ballon d'Or at some point. I think so. I think so. I think he will. I think maybe the next year. Hell, he might. You never know. If, like, let's say Barcelona wins La Liga next year, and what if they win for instance. But then again, they might then give it to a Lewandowski. Lewandowski is also cooking, so maybe Lewandowski finally could do it though. He could. Maybe next year it could be like Yamal, Lewandowski. It can be them. They win La Liga and then maybe even a Champions League. That can happen. I mean, I see even yourself. Yamal is playing like prime Messi in this match, in my opinion. I hear it. He's incredible. I don't want to sit here and like compare players to former greats or even still the greats, of course, with the Messi and Ronaldo. I like doing that, but he is incredible. He is like this generation of players. Because at times, sometimes you felt like the last maybe 3, 5 years with a lot of the players that I grew up with retiring. Some of them are still playing, but a lot of them have retired. So it felt like, is football like not as expressive anymore? Is it kind of die? Is it being a bit too systematic? It's a bit too system based. But when you see players such as Yamal and even Vini, it makes for me it gives me a belief that football's good, proper football that I love to watch still exists. Because I do like these direct wingers. He might not be the fastest, but he's very smart. And yeah, he does some magic on that pitch. And he's a joy to watch. So there is hope still for football. Thankfully, thankfully, I think it's dope. I think there's, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, there's a lot of kids that might look like a Yamal, you know, that be like, hey, wow, representation. He's doing it at one of the greatest clubs in the world, one of the biggest clubs in the world, getting them back to the glory days, putting them back to the map again. And he's doing it at such a young age. Little kids that are black themselves be like, yo, if he can do it, I can do it as well. So I think that's dope. I think it's very dope. And it makes him even more youthful when he as well has, the braces that you'd be like, oh, I feel like it. I think it's amazing. Yeah. But Real Madrid, conversations might need to be had because yeah, I probably think that Don Carlo will be leaving either way after the season. He probably will. He's done what he can do. Like he's had an amazing career. Maybe he'll retire after this. I don't know. But I do think that, you know, yeah, Real Madrid just didn't show up. Unfortunately, very wasteful today. So that's something that they have to work on. Let's check the next few games for both of the teams before we wrap up and keep getting the likes up. How many likes we had? We had a lot of people watching a little bit early on in the stream. But do make sure you do subscribe if you are new here and you like the vibe. We have 7 likes. Just 7. Nah, y'all taking the piss. I need to see at least 20. What the hell is this, mods? You gotta remind people, mods. You gotta remind people. Remind people to like because this is not cute. This is people are taking the piss. Romy One Kenobi, been a while since I seen you, my mate. And you indeed, you got cooked, you got fried, you got baked, all of different ways to make food. That's what happened. Microwaved, put in the oven, air fryer, all of it. Put in the pan, all of it. Steamed, that's what happened to you. 100% because what we saw from you, horrible. Man, I think we are lining up Alonso sooner than we think. I'm telling you, Alonso is coming next year. By the end of the season, Alonso will be your manager. You're rolled up like a hot pocket. Yep. Pick up J. Panda says, Sofia, that's what you get when you have a structured play and coach. And I agree with you, J. Panda. I agree with you. I'm not going to sit there and say that I don't agree. Hey, Leverkusen with another draw. What is that table looking like for in Bundesliga? Leipzig at the top, actually. Damn, Leipzig. Leverkusen third and wow, Leipzig. Let's look at the next games for a Real Madrid. Spotify FC were on that 3 month premium. That's funny. I love that. That is funny. There we go. Real Madrid next few games. This can be a bit quicker. There we go. Next few games for Real Madrid. So the next 5 games we have Villarreal away in La Liga, Milan at home in the Champions League. Oof, that's in about 2 weeks from now, or a little over like a week and a half, basically. That one is going to be tasty. Osasuna at home in La Liga, and then in La Liga again, we got, I think it's Leganes. Is this Leganes? I think it is. And then Liverpool away, basically in a month from now, in Champions League. So that is Real Madrid's next fixtures. Sis, girl, big up to Sunshine, by the way. Make sure you do subscribe to her. Show her some love. She makes a lot of good content, watch alongs on so many of the great games around. So show her some love. Big up to Sunshine for still being a member. I appreciate it. I am horrible with the members' content. I need to get better at that, but thank you for still supporting. I appreciate it. Hansi Flick? What phase is he in? That is a good question. The phase I have arrived phase. I didn't need that much time to put my philosophy in place. I didn't need that much time to put my principle in check, principles. I didn't need my time, that much time for players to get my philosophy and all that. I think that's the pace that he is in. He didn't need to just start from phase one. He's in phase, I don't even know what number, but he's arrived. And at this point, I've accepted, guys, winning La Liga. He's winning La Liga. It's mad. It is madness what he has cooked up. And once again, to the people at the back, I'm going to say this louder. I apologize for saying I didn't want to Man United. Once again, I was concussed. I was concussed. A kid hit the ball on my face at work. We're going to blame it on that, right? Because that technically happened, right? That's why I was just concussed. I didn't know what I was saying. Nonsense. Nonsense. I want United players to watch how to play basic football and how 17-year-olds execute a simple play. Yes. Then we have Beatles FC on the 27th November. Hit the like button, people. Hansi Flick was cooking us like a Philly cheesesteak. I could smell the cheese, but Beatles FC will cook. They probably might, actually. I'm not even going to hold you. Next 5 games for Barcelona. We have Espanyol at home in La Liga. And then wait, who are these guys again? If this can actually, this browser is taking forever. Oh, Red Star Belgrade. That's the team Inter bumped up off the park. Was Inter. So that's in the Champions League. And Real Sociedad away in La Liga. And then, what team is that? That's another Liga game away, but I just need to double check who is that. No. Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo. And then, who are they playing in the Champions League? Who are they playing in the Champions League, the next one? Oh, that is, I think that's Brest at home in the Champions League. So, yeah, the games that they have coming up, winnable games, I don't see when they will be losing. I don't see it. I think they just lost 1 game, have they not? So far this season. Can't remember. Was it Real Sociedad? It was 1 game where, no, I think it might have been Leganes where Hansi Flick completely rotated heavily in that game, and it was an away game. I think they lost 4-2 to Leganes. I think that was the case. Remote Kenobi says Hansi. Wait, I did read that. They lost to, oh, was it Osasuna? Are you sure? I thought it was Leganes. Ah, okay. It was humiliating loss. Yeah, he might have been also soon. But then again, why am I saying you're sure you're a Barcelona fan, so you would know more than me. But okay. But I remember you lost either way, and it was a humiliating loss for sure. Like you said, Manny, 100%. It wasn't good. But since then, you've still been able to bounce back, play well, and you did your thing. But guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I feel like we've said what we wanted to say. I didn't think this was gonna be this long a stream, but I had fun. Great game, football. It was beautiful to watch. Commiserations for Real Madrid. I wanted them to win or at least get a draw, but yeah, they have to go back to the drawing board. Barcelona have Catalonia derby next, and Madrid have hard match. Yeah, yeah. I would say Madrid have the harder matches compared to a Barcelona. Barcelona now are 6 points ahead of Real Madrid in the La Liga. So yeah, it's looking kind of peak. I think it's gonna have to take a miracle to be able to stop this Barcelona team. And Real Madrid could have stopped them, but they didn't. So that is on them, basically. But yeah, get the likes up before we leave. Before we end the stream, we got only 8 likes. The likes have been horrendous. We had a lot of people watching early on, but the likes have been atrocious. So hopefully, to those of you watching on the replay, get them likes up because seriously, the likes do help. Subscribe to the channel on the road to 5K subscribers. Goal is to get that before this year ends. So let's make it happen. Feel free to join the SFT membership, just like my sis Sunshine FC. Link is in the description box. I'll see you guys literally tomorrow. I will be back technically straight after the Man United game. I will do a quick live talking about West Ham Man United. If you haven't seen my match preview that I posted, I believe yesterday, then do check it out. And I will be posting a Inter versus Juventus preview for tomorrow. That will be coming up right as we end the stream. Thank you for dropping the like, Manny. Big up, big up. And yeah, lots of content coming tomorrow. So make sure you are there. Have the notification bell button on. And I'll see you guys. Glory, glory, Man United. E forza Inter. Bye bye.